Hey guys, Coach Wofford here. Here's our last lesson for the soccer chapter that we're doing, all of the soccer videos of dribbling, passing, and now shooting. Today we're going to work on shooting. So a couple things before you do this. One, make sure you're in an open area, definitely not indoors. You're outside somewhere, maybe in a field, something. If you don't have a goal, which most people do not have a goal at home, you can make a goal with 2 cones or 2 bottles or whatever you have. Just make it kind of wide and work on shooting that way. Or if you have a wall that's available that has no windows in it, you may shoot against a wall as well. So today I'm going to work on shooting. I have Miss Graham over here, who's our 4th grade teacher. She's going to help me. She's going to be my goalkeeper. So before we get started, in soccer we do have one player that can touch the ball with their hands at all times, and that is the goalkeeper. So the goalkeeper's job is to guard the goal. So if you have a sibling or someone who would like to play goalkeeper, they are more than welcome to. They stand in front of the goal and they can use any part of their body that they would like. So today I'm going to work on shooting and showing you guys just a couple of steps on how to shoot. It is very simple, but just make sure you're following these steps and being safe and healthy with this. All right, so the first thing is, just like with passing, you want to make sure you're facing your target. So my target's the goal. My target is not the goalkeeper, because if I kick it at the goalkeeper's going to get it. You don't want that. You want to score. So what you're going to do is make sure that your non-dominant foot, so mine's my left foot, is planted right beside the ball, just like we did with passing. So you're going to plant it right beside the ball. When you go back to kick, okay, instead of using the inside of your foot like you do with passing, you actually use the top side of your foot where your laces are, not your toe. If you use your toe, there's a good chance you could break your toe. Okay, so make sure you're using the top of your laces. So your foot should actually be pointed down on the ground like this when you are kicking. So when I go to shoot, I usually back up a little bit, okay? And then once I plant my foot right beside the ball, I've got to make sure that my foot is towards the ground, my toes towards the ground, and making sure I lean over the ball. If I lean back, the ball is going to go straight up in the air. So let me show you an example of if you lean back with it. So if I'm kicking at the goal, but I want to get to the actual goal, not the goalkeeper, then I got to make sure that I'm leaning over the ball. But I'm going to show you how, if you lean backwards, it actually goes up in the air. Okay, and I don't want that, because right now now I can't score. Okay, I have no accuracy. I can't aim anywhere. So you want to make sure you're leaning over the ball. So now I'm going to show you with leaning over the ball how it goes down. It stays down more, and especially because this goal is so small, you want to make sure that you're actually trying to aim at one of the corners and the edges. Okay, so if I'm leaning over the ball when I kick, notice how at least the ball stays on the ground. It is harder for the goalkeeper to typically get those type of shots. So once again, when you are shooting, okay, you're going to plant your foot, make sure your toe is facing the ground, you kick with your laces, and you lean over the ball. The last step is to follow through. So when you're kicking, you're actually going to swing through all the way, okay? So let me show that again with trying to score, okay? I come up just like that. Okay, so it's the top of your foot, not my toe, okay, and not making sure we're not leaning back with the ball. So step down, just like that. Okay. So once again, make sure you are in a safe area when you are actually shooting. Okay, make sure you have an area that you won't hit anything. And no one will get hurt with this, okay? This is our last lesson on soccer for this year. Stay tuned for next week on how to. So once again, we worked on our dribbling, worked on passing, and now we worked on shooting. There's lots of other aspects to soccer that you can work on if you want to look up on your own. But I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Stay healthy and safe, and I'll see you guys later.